Howdy gangsters, in today's video I'm going to be a little bit cheeky and I'm heading back to where I stealth camped last week to do a tent review. So if you didn't watch last week's video, guys, I stealth camped just behind these bushes here. This bench is where that couple was sitting that held me up, so I couldn't set up until it was after dark. And yeah, this is what it looks like from the completely different angle. So anyway, let's crack on and do this tent review, eh? As you can see, I've got our Ostie with me again. Always got to have his nose in, helping out, ain't ya? And our Ted. Say hello, Ted. Ted is covered in sticky stuff already because he's been exploring in the bushes. So yeah, today guys, I am going to be reviewing and setting up for the first time the Helm Compact 3. So it's a 3-man version of the Helm Compact 1 that I did. Now, I've had this for about 3 or 4 months because I saw it was on special. There was a big sale on. Can't remember where from now. But I just thought, you know what? I'm going to buy that because I love the one so much that this is going to be handy if ever I do want to head out with a mate, you know, somewhere up in the hills with a mate and we don't want to carry 2 tents. Now normally a 2-man tent is a 1.5-man tent, so it's big enough for 1 person and your kit. So I'm hoping that when I set this up it's going to be enough for 2 of us with some kit, because I'm heading out later on this week, which will be the next video. We're heading up to Helm. Unfortunately, the weather forecast is not great at the moment, but we're going to head up there anyway, and that'll be the video after this, so next week if you're watching this video now. So let me get this set up. I've got my tape measure. We'll do some measurements and yeah, we'll see what it looks like. Boys, you want a drink? Yeah, you want a drink? So obviously, comparing it to the Helm Compact 1, it's visibly a lot bigger. Looks a lot more square, whereas the Helm Compact 1 is more like long and narrow. But yeah, it's identical to the Helm 1 in the way that you pitch it. As you can see, I've not bothered with the guy lines, I've just done it roughly, because all I'm going to do here, all I'm aiming to do here is just set it up, make sure that everything's in order, ready for my trip up to Helm later on in the week. And I just thought, you know what, I may as well film it. I've bought my tape measure, We can do some dimensions, and then obviously this video may help one of you make a decision if you're looking for something a little bit bigger for your adventures. So let's get inside, let's get my tape measure out, and we'll have a little look how big it is. This looks huge, to be fair. Plenty big enough for 2 people and your kit as well. That weren't good, was it, boys? Eh? That weren't good. That was very amateur. I'm always telling you though, I'm not professional in the slightest. Nice. That looks huge, to be fair, to get you in there. Wow, guys, this is huge. I say huge. It would be a squeeze to get 3 people in here. You could do it, but again, you know, like 2-man tents, I think to be comfortable, this really is a 2-man tent with your kit as well. Even though you've got, like, you know, the little porch area, and you've got this both sides, which I'll show you in a minute. I'll open the whole lot up. But do you know what? This is a good purchase. If you're someone that wants to go away with, you know, the trouble, the other half, the bit on the side, if you want to go away with your kids, you could quite comfortably go away with 2 of your kids in here. Teddy, where are you? Good lad. Austin's just here. Ost, come here. Come here, Ost. Ost, come here, look. Come and have a look in the tent. Look at this here. Or in fact, your 2 dogs. Ted, you coming in? If you want to go away with your dogs. This looks good on first inspection. So let me get the other side opened up as well, and then I'll get in here, get my tape measure out, and we'll do a few measurements. But do you know what? I'm actually really looking forward to using this now later on in the week. So let me get the other side opened up and I'll come back to you. See you in a sec. I think Austin's actually enjoying the shade. Hey, how you doing? So there you go, guys. You can see right through there. That is a big old space. Right, let's get my tape measure. We'll get in there and we'll do a few measurements. By the way, you know I mentioned my stealth camp. This is the graveyard that I went for my midnight walk for in that video, which is the previous video. So if you've not watched that yet, go check it out. It's a good video. And like I said, those bushes there, behind them, is where I did my stealth camp. That bench there is where the 2 people came that held me up. But yeah, it was good. I really enjoyed it. So I'm looking forward to doing more stealth camps. But like I say, my next one is going to be with this bad boy up in the hills. Well, actually, up in the mountains. Look at our Ross in there. Aye, bloody loving it. Made yourself at home, Ost? Hey, good lad. Right then, let's get in there with the tape measure. Let's just take these off. Oh, by the way, just in case you missed them, I mean, I stealth camped in these. Who goes stealth camping? you know what? I can't get my words out recently in these videos, but I couldn't give a shit. I'm not editing it out. Who goes stealth camping in shoes as bright as that? I do. Deggers does. No, I've been having to wear them because obviously I want to wear them in. I bought these new because I'm just fed up with my boots. They're really heavy. These are really light. They're really comfortable. Adidas Terex. I got them off sportshoes.com. I think they were reduced from like 120 quid down to 69.99. So you know, I couldn't pass that up. So yeah, decent. Right then, let's have a look at what we've got out of. Where's Teddy gone? Right, Ted. Right, let's have a look at what we've got then. So from the middle, let's have a look at the height. So height-wise, we have got 115 centimetres, 45 inches that is. So plenty of room. In terms of the width, I take it you're going to be sleeping that way is slightly longer than this way, I take it. So we've got 165 centimetres, 65 inches, and then lengthways we've got, and what I like about these as well is there's no taper, so it is a complete square. So there is bags of room, guys, absolutely bags of room. So we've got here, we've got 214 centimetres and 84 inches. That is bags of room, guys. Now in terms of the tent itself, the setup, the design, how it's all structured with the poles and the amount of pegs and everything, it's exactly the same as the 1 and 2. I've not got the 2, but if you want to see the Helm Compact 1, that's a couple of videos back as well, but like I say, it's pretty much exactly the same tent as this, just a smaller version. Having now set this up and having a look at the fact that it's got the 2 openings, what I actually realise now is if the 2 has got 2 openings, which I think it has, I'm pretty much looking at my perfect tent, because on the Helm Compact 1 review that I did, I was saying that the only thing that's missing really is the fact that it doesn't have 2 openings. So if you have a look at the Helm Compact 1, it's got an opening, but it doesn't actually open up like this has the 2 doors like that. And that was one of the things that I just said, that's probably the only thing that I would change about that tent. So obviously this is a little bit big for solo backpacking and camping and wild camping, but the 2 would probably be perfect. So somewhere down the line, I may be buying the 2. But guys, honestly, I can't fault this. This is going to be ample room for me and my mate when we're up at Helm later on in the week. Now, there's only a light breeze here, so depending on the conditions, I'm not sure I want to be camping up on a summit if it's windy in a tent like this. It's probably a little bit big for that, but up at Helm we can head up to the summit, but then in terms of the camping overnight, if the conditions aren't great, we can find a spot down by Red Tarn, so it's not going to be an issue at all. But yeah, I'm glad that I did this, because I just did it on a bit of a whim. I wasn't really planning this video, but I'm glad that I did now. Hopefully it's been good for some of you. It's been a valuable video for some of you out there that are maybe looking for something a little bit bigger. So let me know in the comments, guys. Do you like the look of this tent? Have you got this tent? Have you used this tent yourself? Let me know in the comments. and I will certainly let you know how I get on, because obviously I will be filming when I'm up on Helm. So all that's left to do now is pack it away again. Everything's here, everything's in working order. I can't spot any faults or anything like that. So me and our host here, we're going to pack it away now, have a little drink, and then head off home. Come on then boys, let's go. Come on Ted. Well done host. We'll have another quick drink before we go, eh? So there you go then guys, all packed away. Less than 5 minutes to pack it away, less than 5 minutes to set it up. Exactly the same as the Helm Compact one. If you do want to see that video as well, that's a couple of videos back. I think I'll go a little bit more into detail, and like I say, it is a slightly different tent in the fact that it hasn't got 2 openings. But yeah, once again guys, I would just like to say thank you so much for watching and hanging out with me on another video. If you did like that, or it brought any value to you whatsoever, show me by hitting the thumbs up. So this is where I camped, where I did my stealth camp, down in that gap there. And if you can see, just about probably. So guys, once again, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. If you did like that video, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Leave me a comment, let me know what you thought. If it's helped you out in any way, let me know that. And I will see you next time. All the best to you, and ta-ra for a bit.